What's up, everybody? Hope you had a fantastic holiday season. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving if you do celebrate that, especially in the United States, etc. If you're in the rest of the world and you don't, hopefully you had some good quality time with your family and friends. So, with that being said, welcome back, New World Explorers, adventurers, and friends. Today, we hit the third video in my gold making slash saving slash farming video. So far, we have done rawhide and thickhide, so it is only natural to progress through the leather making items and hit the ironhide. Now, on its own, ironhide is not worth a ton as the price fluctuates greatly from zero point 0.2 to around 0.3 gold. With that being said, each of the following 6 locations will have many other valuable resources to obtain as we get those hides. As always, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, as well as hitting the notification bell to stay caught up with the series. With no further rambling, let's hit spot number 1. For spot number 1, we'll be killing some of those nasty gators in Ebonscale Reach. The alligator habitat is located on the eastern border of Ebonscale Reach in the marshes. The best way to get there is to travel south from the Lover's Shrine. This spot has 27 alligators continuously farmed. There's also an elite monster taser jaw located near the waterfall for some extra legendary items that can be salvaged for gold and dark matter. Also along this route are elemental creatures which will be harvested for motes and the creature itself, as well as a couple of tier 3 supply crates. As you can see, each of these Ebonscale alligators drop a decent amount of ironhide, especially if you use a proficiency booster. And as always, use your skinning luck gear and eat the food. So they drop between 30 and 35 ironhide each. Like I said, they're around 27. You just make a loop around the marshes and you can easily net 5,000 to 6,000 ironhide per hour. Now on to spot number 2. In this second spot, we're going to be heading to Ebonscale Reach to the Thunder King Grotto. Basically go to the settlement and then go down a little bit to the south and west and loop around. You're going to go in the grotto and there's going to be lions, the electric tigers, and then there's also an NM or an elite monster called Makari in there that you can farm and maybe get lucky and get a legendary piece to salvage into some dark matter. There's about 30 of these tigers around the entire loop. They spawn, it seems like pretty quick, like you're never going to run out. And also when you run inside, as opposed to, since the ironhide by itself isn't worth a ton, while you're killing these tigers, there's some saltpeter. There are also platinum veins, which are awesome to harvest for your smelting. And you can get jewels from those sometimes, as well as 4 or 5 orichalcum veins, and then there are a couple of treasure chests. So basically, you just run around this grotto, killing the lions and tigers. You can net 5,000 to 6,000 ironhide per hour, as well as probably 500 or 600 platinum ore, and maybe a couple hundred saltpeter, and then 500 or 600 orichalcum ore as well. So definitely a good spot with the extra added bonuses of the orichalcum ore and the platinum ore. Saltpeter is just there, doesn't really worth much, but if you want to craft your own bullets, so you'll need those for the gunpowder. So for spot number 3, we're going to head to Reekwater. It's the Siren's Run Shrine. We're going to go south to an area called Hintergard, where there's some angry earth mobs. There we'll be killing boars, which drop approximately 45 to 50 each time of ironhide. So easily can net 6, 7, 8,000. There are also along the route tons of azoth springs, as well as spin fiber and runewood trees. So as you run this route from north to south, you'll go down. There's also bunny rabbits you want to kill. Always kill every bunny you see. Remember that, even though it sounds cruel, but you can get those sumptuous rabbits. It's still sell for 40 or 50 gold sometimes. So, and there's a lot of rabbits that pop here as well. As you can see, there's the spin fiber, and then up there on the cliff were also the runewood trees. So you're going to get all that stuff as extra bonus. Also, some of the angry earth dogs that you can harvest for wood, even though they don't give you a lot. It's just something else. If you kill it, you can get this extra. So just basically run north to south along this ledge area to Hintergard, and you will kill these. Spot number 4 will also be here in Reekwater, and you will use the same shrine and actually head up to the north. So like I just mentioned, spot number 4 is also going to be in Reekwater. It's near Maria's Rest along the shoreline there. We're going to go to the Siren's Run Shrine and head to the north. So opposite of what we just did. And in the marshes here, you'll have some azoth springs, as well as there will be the different tricorn gators and lots of boars, along with some birds if you want to try to kill those and get some of the blue and green poultry, which is still worth a pretty good amount. I think 17 or 18 gold for the one and 10 for the other. So these hit a little harder in your skinning gear, so just be careful. But as you can see, each of these, as well as the boars, net you over 50 ironhide. So this area, you can probably get 7,000 or 8,000 fairly easily. Smooth Bore Samuel, an elite mob, is also up here if you want to farm him and hopefully get a piece of legendary gear you can farm and salvage for dark matter as well. Like I said, there's the timeless crane bird. Sometimes you can get the green or blue poultry meat from them with your skinny luck gear on. So basically, just run around the marshes, kill the gators and the boars, and 7 or 8,000 ironhide later, as well as these azoth springs you'll see hidden. So on to spot number 5. Okay, for this spot, we're going to head to the Eden Grove area and go to the Elysian Shrine, like you're going to go to Malevolence to kill Banes and such. We're going to drop down the ledge, and the only thing that's really here are tons and tons of boars. There are a few wire fiber nodes, so you can grab those, but I think there's only like 3 of them, so you might only get 400 or 500 of those an hour. But good thing about this spot is if you run around in a circle, you get some rabbits for the sumptuous rabbit meat, as well as there's probably 25 to 30 boar, and each of them drop you probably 45 to 50 ironhide, and they seem like they pop extremely fast, like every minute or so. So you will never run out. This spot you can easily get 10,000 an hour if you want to keep going at it. So I think this is the best spot if you want just purely ironhide and you're not worried about the other things. So if there are times maybe on the weekend ironhide's worth a little bit more, or you just need a ton of it for doing your daily cooldowns, this is the place to go. All right, we're getting ready for our 6th and final spot. And our final spot can actually be used as one solo spot. So you can go to Brimstone Sands area, Nomad's Temple, and you go up to the Temple of Shu or Henkushi that's over here to the right. You can go back and forth between the two if you like, or if you kill slower, you can just kind of stay in one area. But basically, you're going to run up the hill to the Temple of Shu. There'll be some links on the outside that you'll kill. And then whenever you get to the inside, there are tons and tons of lions, tigers, and there's an elite mob inside. So you can farm that for some legendaries to salvage into dark matter as well. This area pretty much has nothing but that, some herbs. So if you want to gather that for the Arcana crafting, you can do that as well. And then there's a couple of trees like that, stumps up there that have some of the elemental creatures. So I like to just come here, do this for a little while, and then I'll run up to Henkushi. There's also 1, 2, 3 chests inside of this temple. And then in Hinkushi, I think there are 5 chests up there. So you can pretty much do that, and you can get 5, 6, maybe 7,000 an hour or so. And you should be prepared with these, because I was using my skinning gear and just messing around, and it seemed like I got whacked pretty hard and died, which was kind of crazy. So I just put my regular gear on, but didn't make much difference. So hopefully you like and enjoy the series so far. I hope it helps you. If you do, please consider hitting the notification bell, liking and subscribing, stay up to date. And we will continue with Darkhide for the next part, and then we'll probably jump into either the mining or the harvesting area. So thanks again for watching. I hope it helps. Have a nice evening. I appreciate everybody staying to the end of the video. If you did, as you can see there, I just died. So I'm going to put my regular gear back and go back in, which it's very, very easy to kill the things then. It's amazing how much of a difference it is between your actual gear and then the harvesting set gears. Because, I mean, as you get your base status, the armor's not very good on them. And if you're not prepared, you're going to get your butt pwned. So thanks again for watching.